division. Introducing first, the man standing to my right and fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at an even 252 pounds. He is a freestyle fighter and steps inside the cage with a record of 1 victory opposite 4 defeats. Fighting out of Monrovia, California, Brandon Michaels. His opponent stands across the cage to my left and fights out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in officially at 266 pounds. He is a practitioner of Dirty South Jitsu and brings a professional record of 3 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Burbank, California, by way of down south Georgia, Joe Blood Money Bryant. Your referee, Mike Beltran.
So we have Joseph Bryant versus Brandon Michaels.
Yeah, 2 very, very big guys here. I'm filling in for Dominic. How you going, everybody?
Welcome. Welcome.
This is Sang. Okay, here we go. Look at Bryant just charging in just like a bull, huh?
Yeah, he did. Not wasting a moment at all.
So what do you think Bryant needs to do here?
I think he needs to probably get on top and do a full mount.
Yeah, looks like Brandon's controlling him very, very well up against the cage.
Joseph's on the bottom.
Yeah.
And Brandon has his back.
Yep, Brandon has his back. Bryant using his feet very, very effectively up against the cage, pushing away. Here's Brandon. It looks like Bryant's holding his arm so he can't get full mount. Quite impressed with Bryant's jiu-jitsu skills, actually. He's just unloading on him now.
Yeah, he has some ground and pound.
You know, the pace for this fight's pretty good for big boys, isn't it?
Yeah, I love heavyweight fights.
Yeah, especially when they're fast-paced like this. I'm quite impressed by their pace.
I'm actually surprised they're not standing more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind them on the ground at all.
No, it's part of MMA.
Looks like he's got his toes painted too.
Yeah, he does.
Blue and green.
I wonder if that means something. I actually had a chat to Bryant a few weeks ago. He's a very, very confident person, very, very nice guy actually. He seems to have a lot of experience as far as training goes and his camp goes. I don't know much about Brandon Michaels though. Do you?
No, not at all.
I think right now, okay, there we go. Looks like Bryant's a slightly better grappler, a better wrestler, I think. He's got a lot more control when he's wrestling. Looks like Brandon just likes to, I guess, use his weight, and he's not using it as effectively as he could be if he was using technique. Because basically Joseph Bryant's just getting positioning on him, then he's unloading. Look at him. Oh! Look at him go. Look at him go. You know, I have to say, I'm actually very, very impressed by the cardio of these guys. They kept the pace going through it.
Yes,
very,
they
very
did.
impressed. Yeah, very impressed by that.
It was a very nice first round.
It was very nice first round.
And there's our beautiful ring girl, Mariah.
She's very beautiful. So who would you say got that round?
I would probably have to say, what was his name again on the corner?
Brandon Michaels.
Brandon.
Yeah. You think Brandon?
I don't know. Who do you
I'm
think?
gonna have to go against you. I think Joseph showed
Well, at the end,
better
he stood
wrestling.
up and got those hits.
Yeah, that too, but he showed better wrestling. I think he just showed better transitions, better wrestling. He looked a lot more comfortable on the ground. I mean, I'm not trying to take anything away from Brandon Michaels, but I think Joseph might have just kind of crept in there.
Had the upper hand.
Yeah, crept in there and got that round.
Well, now that they're both a little tired, we'll see how this round goes.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon looks very, very tired. He's got his hands on his hips, breathing heavy. Bryant's got his hands on his knees. I've got a feeling Bryant's just gonna run in and start at him like a China ball again. Okay, I was wrong.
That's a great thing about MMA. You never know what's going to happen.
No, you never know. You never ever know. Oh, we're gonna keep it staying for a while. We're gonna see who's got the better striking.
Yeah.
Bryant got Brandon pinned up against the cage. What's he got? An underhook and an overhook. Looked like Brandon was just nodding. Was he nodding at the referee or was he just nodding? I have no idea what he was doing there. Oh, some vicious uppercuts. I think only one of them landed though. He doesn't look hurt. I have no idea. I think he's both very tired. Oh! Charges in with an overhand, yeah. If I was Bryant, I would, ooh, he returns it back. Here we go. He smiled at him. Brandon smiled at him. These guys are going hell for leather. I'm very happy with this.
Yeah.
Very, very happy with this.
Ooh, nice knee.
Very nice knee. I think Joseph Bryant in the black and white shorts, I think he looks very, very tired. They both look very tired. But I think he actually clinched there because he's a little bit tired.
Yeah, they both look tired, but they're definitely both pushing the action.
They are. They are trying to finish. They're being very active. Here we go. Oh, that just missed. Oh, that one landed. I have no idea how Brandon is still standing. Yeah. That was, yeah. Oh, they're trading. Leather. Look at them go. Oh. Here we are. We have a fight. They are nodding at each other, egging each other on.
Yeah, they're telling each other, come on.
This is very impressive. This is very, very impressive. I'll tell you what, they're really getting into it. The crowd's going crazy now.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, crowd is going crazy now.
Come on, guys.
Well, we can clearly say that they both have very good chins. They've been kneed, they've punched each other in the face on more than one occasion, so quite impressive, really. I'm still impressed at the pace they're going. I mean, you got these two guys who are not overly experienced. They both got 5 fights each, and the pace they're going at, it's quite impressive for big boys.
Yeah, it seemed like the fight before, they got tired faster than these guys.
You're exactly right there. You are exactly right. Hey, it's a foot stop. You don't see that often in MMA anymore. Oh! This fight's also being streamed live online as we speak. Yes, as we
So
speak.
they're watching.
Yeah, people are watching.
Hey, everybody. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you very, very much from the Flawless team here for all the live viewers who've tuned in. Keep coming back. This is only our 3rd show here in the United States. We intend to do plenty more, but we cannot do it without you guys, the fans. We really appreciate each and every single one of you.
And don't forget to follow on Twitter and Facebook for some great competitions and some tickets for some upcoming fights.
Talking about Twitter, I looked at your Twitter the other day. How many fans do you have? How many followers do you have?
A little over 30,000.
A little over 30,000. How many people are you following?
A good couple thousand.
I'm one of them, so I feel special. I'm awesome. Yes.
Yes, you
There
are.
you go. All right.
Facebook's even crazier.
Yeah, I noticed that. I really noticed that. You're like the queen of social media.
I love social networking.
Yeah,
What
it's
can
great.
I say?
Yeah, I'm kind of new to it.
If you need any tips, just let me know.
I will. Okay, here's round 3. Here we go. What a show of class and sportsmanship there. They came out and just gave him a good old hug. There's no love there, though. That was actually a pretty impressive kick, how he just kind of slid in there. He kind of stepped in with a lead leg kick. They're very agile for guys his size. I'm still kind of spinning out. That's what I call it. There we go.
Yeah, both of these guys are looking to finish the fight.
Yeah. They are. It looks like Joseph Bryant, who's in the guard at the moment. It looks like he's a little bit more tired than Brandon, which oh, okay. I spoke too soon. Can you see what it says on the back of his head? What does it say on the back of his head? On Joseph Bryant's head, it says something.
I can't see back there.
I think what Brandon's doing, Brandon's giving him too much space. He's allowing him too much space to posture up and rain down those punches. And he needs to control his wrists more, I think.
Yeah. Ooh.
Trying to get his knees in between. That's not very effective when he's not using his hips as well. I don't think this is the right thing to do right now. But then again, I'm not laying on my back in the cage, so it's very different once you're in there.
Yeah, it's totally different when you're in there.
Yeah, totally different. Totally different. It looked like Bryant actually went back into the guard on purpose. I wonder what the purpose of that was. He doesn't want to pass. He's trying to pull a can opener right now to open his guard. It looks like he has opened Brandon's
He just
guard.
did something to the ref.
Yeah. It's basically a neck crank, which I'm not too certain whether it's even a legal technique. It looks like he's talking to the referee.
But the guy on the bottom looks like he's fine.
Yeah, no, he's fine. It makes you feel uncomfortable. You can't really hold your closed guard down. Okay, they've just been stood up. Good call. Very, very good call.
Good call, ref.
Very good call. There was no action taking place. It was very, very good call. Looks like Brandon's cut. Brandon's cut, and he's angry. He's coming with a big overhook. Oh. Very sneaky kick. I think Brandon really wants to finish this. He wants to knock him out. Doesn't look like he wants to get to the ground anymore. Now they're exhausted. They're very exhausted.
Yeah, they're both very tired.
They're both very tired, but they're still throwing strikes. That was a very close knee. Very close knee. He loves that overhand, doesn't he? Whoa! Bryant's lucky he caught that. Okay, here we go. So,
That was good.
that was very good. And who would you call?
Oh, I gotta go in.
Okay. Okay, there you go. That was the end of round 3. For the fans and viewers right now watching in, my opinion would be, I don't know, it's hard, it's very, very hard to call. Hey, here we go. I've got a good friend of mine here. Got a good friend of mine here, Bryant. He actually manages Tap Out LA. You were watching that fight. How do you think that went?
You know, I thought it was a great battle, great back and forth. The first round, the ground game was really transitions and going back and forth. And come down to the third round, you know, I really thought they were going to be exhausted. And I thought both the gas tanks were empty, but they swung for the fences.
Yeah, they did. I was actually quite impressed at the pace they kept up in round 2 and round 1, to be honest. I didn't think they were going to keep their pace like that. I was like, whoa, you know, these guys are big and they're going in, you know. They got hard chins, especially Brandon. I think he got a few good knees. A few good knees in the head there, and he was still standing. I was quite impressed with that.
How do you have it going?
I have no idea. It's very, very, I have no idea. It was very, very close. Very, very close fight.
I agree. I think the judges had their hands full on this one.
If I had to choose, I would probably go Joseph Bryant, simply because of his wrestling. I think his wrestling was a little bit more more technical. I think more polished. He just looked a lot more comfortable on the ground, but that's just my opinion. So.
I agree. I totally agree. I think that he was a little bit more solid. He was able to control his positions a little bit more. But again, it was still a great back and forth battle, and the judges really do have a tough call on this one.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they've got a very, very tough call. I'm happy I'm not judging.
I agree.
Yeah. So you enjoying the night?
Oh, it's a great night. You know, SoCal always brings out a great crowd, and I love Flawless coming here to California. You know, it's definitely one of the birthplaces for MMA in the United States. And,
Agreed.
It's great for you guys to be here. You've done really well with working with the fighters and fulfilling a wonderful card for the SoCal fans, and we can't wait to see more of the Flawless events here.
Mate, we appreciate it, and it's and I've told you before, off camera, that you've been more than helpful. We really appreciate your help, the help you've given us. We're really looking forward to our next show here. Before I go into that, why don't you plug Tap Out LA a little bit here? We've got live viewers tuning in, so let everybody know where Tap Out LA is.
So we're located right down by the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. We are a tap out gym. We are one of the leading tap out gyms now. And we are also doing a lot with the community around here in the Los Angeles area. We're doing a lot with gang prevention and also doing a lot of.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards for the final decision. Larry Landless scores the bout 29-28 for Bryant. Mylon Ayers scores the bout 30-27 for Michaels.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Judge Gene LaBelle scores this bout 30-27 in favor of your winner by split decision.
No, right through.
Joe Blood Money.
Yeah, I think it was the wrestling that put him through.
I agree.
It's definitely the wrestling. I think it was the wrestling that put him through. As soon as they said
Hey everyone, I'm here with our winner,
Judge
Joseph
Judo
Bryant.
Gene LaBelle.
What was your game plan coming into this fight?
Win.
To win?
I don't got good English.
I'm his translator.
I was asking him what his game plan was coming into this fight.
Joe, she was asking what was your game plan? He says to win and win impressively.
Coming into this, your record was 3-2. Now you're 3-3. What's next for you?
It would be 4-2, but that's not my right record.
Okay. What's
To fight again. Hopefully for Flawless.
Congratulations. Is there anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Jim Lawson. I want to thank Daniel Gutierrez, my main man Mike Hazard. I want to thank my kids. I want to thank my brother who just graduated from the Navy. I want to thank all my sponsors. I want to thank
All right.
Villains, and last but not least, I want to thank God in heaven.
Congratulations to our winner.